Hey guys, okay. First of all, I just wanted to say thank you for reading Marvin's Room Trust Issues. My computer's beeping, but thank you for reading Marvin's Room Trust Issues, Just Breathe, and Wicked Things. I really appreciate that. Like with everything, I love you guys. So, um, first of all, I just wanted to talk about whatever. I just wanted to talk about chapter 57 of Trust Issues. A lot of people were asking like, what did Chris do to make Neo so mad at him? And like, for the people who do know, they're asking, okay, well, when did he do that? I don't remember. Okay, so I don't know if you guys remember. I don't remember what chapter number it was, but basically, Chris got done singing. They were both at the restaurant. Chris got done singing, and he went to the back where Mia was, and they were smoking and whatever. And Miho tells Chris like, Chris, Mercedes can't have kids, and then Chris was like, wow, okay, well, and Miho made Chris promise not to tell anybody, but of course nobody can ever keep a secret. So Chris goes back home and tells Rumor, and so Rumor doesn't really do anything about it, but then Mercedes comes over like on Halloween after she almost ran over poor little Damon, and she goes off, and then Chris gets mad and lets it slip that he knows about her not being able to have kids. So then Mercedes goes crazy. She goes back to Miho, yells at him, whatever. Basically, she does not want anything to do with him anymore. And it's bad for Miho because he's getting ready to propose. Now, of course, Miho should have proposed years ago, and that's on him. But it also is kind of Chris's fault. He shouldn't have told anything like that. I mean, even I don't know. It's a difficult situation because also Mercedes was in the wrong. Everybody's in the wrong in this, pretty much. But that's why Miho is so upset because she wants absolutely nothing to do with him. And it's not just like the other times where they break up and make up. It's like she's done. So now Miho is feeling bad about like not treating her right to begin with and not proposing years ago, and now she's gone and there's nothing you can do about it. So he needs someone to blame. So of course he blames Chris, just like everybody tends to in the story. So so yeah, that's what's going on with that. And guy comes over trying to be the good guy. Oh well, but yeah, he comes over trying to be the good guy, and like he's like he doesn't think Chris did anything. He doesn't know anything about what happened at the restaurant. So yeah, so he's just trying to fix everything, and guy's basically in the middle of it, and he's just wondering what in the world is going on because he doesn't know anything about it. So then he hears that, and he's like, "Wow, okay." So and he's just basically there to find out what happened. And then we go to Mercedes, and Mercedes gets a letter in the mail from Sissy saying like, and Sissy's like, "Yeah, can you break me out of jail?" Basically, mental institution, same thing. And so Mercedes, as crazy as she is, actually reads the letter, and I mean she's on this new I don't give a fuck sort of thing. So she's just like, she decides that she's gonna do it. So you'll see what happens later on. And I mean, so this chapter is pretty straightforward. Not a lot going on here. It's just I'm gonna go back to everybody's point of view so you can see what's going on with them. I stayed with Rumor's point of view for a long time because I just want the suspense to build up. You don't know what anybody's thinking, so I did that on purpose. But you guys love me for that, don't you? But yeah. So also I wanted to speak about Wicked Games. Um, I know you guys are so mad at me for not continuing Just Breathe, but I promise I will try my best to come back to that. It's just I can't write something that I'm not into anymore. You know what I mean? So I just want to make sure I give you guys the best. I didn't want to deliver something crappy because at the rate Just Breathe was going, it was going to end up being a crappy story. And so until I figure out an alternative for that, then there won't be any Just Breathe for now. So I'm really apologize for that, but I think when I do figure out something to do with it, you'll appreciate it more because it won't be crappy. So I just can't bring myself to do that. But anyway, Wiki Games. some questions I've gotten are like basically you guys want to know what the hell is going on. But for one, for Chels, yeah, it's not communism, nothing like that. I know they all like go to lunch at the same time or whatever, but um, yeah, it'll make sense as the story goes on. It's not demonic. Also, a lot of people think she's actually in hell. She's not actually in hell. It's not anything um, like fairy tales or not anything like with magic or anything. It's nothing like that. It's like stuff that could actually happen. So it's just in the future. It's just different times and stuff like that. And also a person just asked me a few minutes ago. She was like, is it about the song? Like, is there gonna be drugs, like fame and like all that kind of stuff? And I was like, well, it's inspired by the Weeknd song, but it is not necessarily about it. So like, it's not gonna be like Trust Issues where I put the lyrics in the story, but it probably will have some drugs and fame and stuff like that. So it's just fun to write about. But um, so there probably will be something like that, but initially it was just inspired by the song. It's not gonna be about the song. Um, and also, let's see what else I covered. Um, yeah, so then also I've been asked is where do I know if I can put up a summary yet? Like where am I going with this? I honestly I have an idea of where I want to go with this, but there's so many different things to think about, and I want it to be just right. So I can't give a summary yet until it's more clear to me and to everybody else what's going on. So the summary for now will just have to be the story, and hopefully in the next few chapters I'll be able to explain more of what's going on. So so I don't want to give anything away. And I don't know if I already said this or not, but it's inspired by the Hunger Games also. And for the people who haven't read the Hunger Games, I really think you guys should go read all three of them. It's a trilogy, but it's incredible. And for the people who have read the Hunger Games, it's not going to be just like the Hunger Games, but a lot of things will be familiar. And then also, like Hunger Games wasn't, it had some aspects of a love story, but it's not really a love story. So Wicked Games will be more of a love story and like less war and all this kind of stuff. But it will have some of that stuff in there. So I mean, I think it'll be really cool. It's very different. It's really on the verge of not being a fan fiction because obviously I want to go on from fan fiction. So fan fiction is just like something fun to do. So I don't want to do fan fiction forever. I want to go into different stuff. But I just really, really appreciate you guys reading my stuff. I appreciate it so much. It's like the best thing ever. I love you, every one of you guys who reads it. Um, yeah, but I think. Oh yeah, I want to talk about like where Trust Issues is going. I think there will be maybe 20 or 30 more chapters left. Honestly, because I'm just long-winded. Like Marvin's Room is supposed to be 50 chapters. I'm just super long-winded, so it might end up really being like 90 chapters. I'm not even gonna lie. So I mean that's good for you guys, I guess. But yeah, so it's not ending anytime soon, really. But what I plan is that it's gonna like start out like I wanted to start out super slow and like um gain speed like so now is sort of like a crucial point, so it's gonna start picking up really fast. Um, not next few chapters, maybe like 10 chapters from now, because I just want to cover everything and make sure I don't miss anything. But things you'll start to see things and you're like, oh, that's gonna be a problem soon. So and also, like I said, somebody's gonna die. It might be one, it might be two people. Actually, at this point, I think I'm planning it as two people. But I mean, so and Chris, Rumor, and Damon, they're liable too. I'm not even gonna lie. So, but I wouldn't want to do that to you guys. But they're liable. So, um, but yeah. So a lot of people are like, if I don't write for like a couple of days, they think it's over. It's not gonna be over for a while. There's actually gonna be some really fun stuff going on, especially since Sissy's out now, and you still got Pharaoh and Megan and even Cameron's little affair with Bry, all that kind of stuff we gotta cover. So um, And also, I just want to say, like, the updates are going to be probably more further in between, especially someone starting college on the 9th. And it's just a few classes just to get me started until I start as a freshman next year at a bigger college further away. So I'm gonna be a little bit more busy, and it's gonna be harder parts of like the story to write. So just bear with me. If I haven't updated in a few days, I haven't forgotten about it. Um, so like I said, just bear with me, and they'll be up. I'm not planning on taking a 2 month break anytime soon. So I just need that to get my stuff together. So but yeah, I'm gonna start doing these videos. I think every few chapters, just as an analysis or something like that, just to keep you guys updated and answer questions. So if you have questions, please put them in my ask, and I won't answer them until I do the videos, but it'll give me some more stuff to talk about, um, to like just answer questions or common questions that I've been getting. So yeah, so I hope this helped everybody out. Thank you.